Lights out! Now you want to get nuts? Come on! Let's get nuts.
Thursday! What's happening, everybody? Hey, what's up, man? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Film Junkee Live on a Thursday. That's right, it's Thursday. What's going on? I can't handle it. The world's gonna end. Well, maybe soon. Who knows? Possibly, maybe soon. Pack your shit, folks. Mother Nature hates us. Anyways, what's going on? Welcome to Film Junkee Live. Make sure you guys smash that like, thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel like it showed right here. And hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. Some people got the Thursday night football game in there. I got 2 people on this game in my fantasy league. Make sure you smash the like, thumbs up, like I said already. We already did all that. Do all that. Become a member. You know, I try to do members-only streams once a week. We're not going to do it this week because I'm going to be seeing a movie after this. That's why we're doing it a little bit early. Okay? We're doing it live. We're doing it a little bit early. Anyways, who we got here? We got Ryan. What's going on? We got Jacob. Go ahead. That's what I'm watching right after this. So tell me how it is. What's going on? Darkness Under the Hood. Creepy. Let's see. Tony Movie Chappie D9 Neil Blomkamp fan. Right now I'm watching The Tree of Life. And the man, this movie, I don't think I've seen The Tree of Life. That's Brad Pitt, I want to say. Experience a lot like 2001: A Space Odyssey. That one I have seen, and that one I do love. What's going on, Chrissy Wonder Woman? Good to see ya. Hello, darling. Hashtag full frontal. That's right. Got Antonio right here. Hey, we got Wonder Megs in the house. What's going on? Wonder Meg. We got Lane right here. Thick and Wolf. Yeah, that's right. Tarun, what's up? All right, we got JD McRae going to be in and out, watching the Bengals. That's your team. Well, there you go. They're in the red zone. What's going on, Kat? Kat is here. Hi, darling. That's right. Nate Smith. That's right. It's almost the weekend. That's the thing about a Thursday show. We got one more day, and it's the weekend. I think I got a hair in my mouth. Ugh. I don't know. You ever can't? Thuff. I don't know. What's going on with that? Jesus. Anyways, Rhea, what is up? Do what she says right there. Appreciate seeing you. We got Tet right here. Have you seen Heartstopper? No, I have not seen Heartstopper. I have never even heard of it because Netflix is terrible at marketing their stuff. It's just the way it is. I don't know why they're just so terrible at that. They're so freaking terrible. We got Jose. What's going on? You got your Black Adam tickets. That's right. They went on sale today. We'll be talking about some Black Adam and whatnot. We got Johnny Mac here. The Rock quote tweeted you. Nice. Is the hierarchy of my Twitter about to change? Possibly. We got Steph here. Miss Nighthawk. What's going on? Do what she says. Hit that like, thumbs up. Do all that. Maya Cruz Cavill Beatty Peg. Interesting. Okay. All right. Some reason my lighting is weird here. Hold on. Let's do it like that. Okay, shadow. I don't know what's going on. I think it has to do with this right here. So we're going to see a little bit of the green screen. The lighting's a little bit weird. Hold on. All right, move it back. Try to change. There we go. That's better. Sometimes, no, it's not better. No, hold on. More that way. There you go. Nope, not making it better. Jeez. That's what happens when you have a white wall. I guess we'll deal with it. No big deal. Okay. So anyways, who else we got here? We got Jade. We got Jorge. What is happening? We got Rosemary's also here. That's good to see you. All right. Who else we got? Anybody? Okay. We're all good. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Yes, guys. Doing a show on Thursday because, yesterday it was a slow news day. And if you saw my tweet, I got just horrible sleep on Tuesday night. It was like one of those, I'm sure we've all been there, where you just like go, I was seriously going, okay, hey, it was probably I don't know, almost 9 o'clock, and I was already feeling tired. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to sleep. I'll wake up an hour early. I'll do the Film Junkie shots. This is good. Try to go to bed at a decent hour. You got work, got all kinds of stuff. And then I dozed off for a couple of hours. I don't know. And then I just woke up and just couldn't fall back asleep. I think I put on Enosh's stream. He was streaming. And so I was listening to that, hoping that, his stream would just help, drift me off to sleep. His lovely voice was going to help me drift off to sleep. That's what I was hoping for. And didn't. And then I finally kind of fell asleep. And then, when you have that horrible sleep where you're tossing and turning and constantly getting up and everything, it just, yeah. So I felt like I got probably about 2 hours sleep on Tuesday. It was horrible. So then, yeah, the whole day I was just, I was just sucking down coffee. I was running on coffee, liquid IV, and creatine. Just like anything that would help me just get through the day. So then it was just, good Lord, man. It was pretty horrible. It was pretty horrible. Man, I can't seem to fix that right there. Okay, anyways, so it was, so then I was like, we won't do a stream tomorrow, but then today I'll make it up to you guys because we got some things to talk about. But yes, doing a little early because I'm going to go see Smile right after this. So look forward to that first reaction review. But let's get to it. Let's get to these tweets, huh? Let's get to these tweets. So basically, you find Enosh boring? No, I don't. I knew somebody was going to say that. And of course, it's you, Jose. Now, I find your voice would put me to sleep like instantly. Enosh's voice is soothing, and I would have nightmares if I listened to you, Jose. But when it comes to Enosh, I could have some good dreams because he's got a good like radio voice. I think with you, I don't know. I mean, maybe you could have a voice off. You do have a good voice, though. I will say that, though. Just kidding. Love you, Jose. Love you. All right. Okay, so got everything off. See? Even Ted says you dream of you, so. Anyways, okay. Love you. But anyways. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's go to the tweets. Okay, yeah, there's Enosh's stream right there. I think I put it on because, he was talking about me. I'm that vain. I'm just kidding. No. Anyways, and then here we go right here. Breaking. This happened yesterday. Just a month after losing WandaVision director Matt Shakman, whenever you want to say it, Marvel's Fantastic Four reboot, Paramount has pulled Star Trek 4 from the release calendar. Yes. Jeez. All right. Oh, man, and that thing's messing up again. That's great. Okay, so I'm having some technical difficulties. Hold on. Why is that doing that again? Hold on. It's because I said that about Jose. Hold on. Is that why? I don't know why it's doing that. It's messed up a little bit again. I don't know why. Okay. Well, guess we're gonna have to deal with it. Sorry, Jose. I love you. Ray is so pissed. Oh, I know Ray is pissed about that. I know. We had a Twitter exchange. And then, of course, we have the Black Adam Global Tour. I mean, it's not fully global. It's somewhat global. It's part of something. I mean, this is where I just was like, Jesus Christ, is The Rock going to make it to Toronto, Atlanta, and Miami in the same day? Probably not. I'm guessing that some of the cast will be here, some of the cast will be there, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Instant karma. I don't know why. Of course, my little window's kind of messed up today. I don't know why. But, yeah, anyways. And then, of course, the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert was over here in L.A. on Tuesday night. Apparently went 6 hours, past 6 hours. Can't wait to see that when they post it. When they post that, we'll definitely be watching that. We'll definitely be fucking crying and all the same stuff like I did with the first stream. Just like that. But, yeah. Looking forward to it, and it's going to wreck me. And then look at this, guys. Uh-oh. Jesus, what's going on with this? The Blade movie in the MCU. Has lost its director. Bassam Tariq has exited the Blade movie. So what is happening now? Who knows? There is a rumor, and it's an interesting rumor that basically that he wasn't happy with the script because the script was really short and there was only like 2 big fight scenes, 2 big action sequences. There was that rumor right there, but that was coming from an idiot, a moron, a dickhead, one of those guys. If you guys know who I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to drop names, but apparently at one point he was threatening to call the FBI when people were gang-piling him on Twitter. I remember I made a video about that. It was a long time ago. He's blocked me. He blocked me, of course, because, he's got the littlest dick energy that you'll ever see out there. But, there was that little rumor that was coming out of his little podcast that they were saying that it was possibly because the script was just weak or something like that, which I'm sure the script is probably not as strong as it should be because it's supposed to be a Blade movie. It's the MCU. We're all kind of worried about it, but yeah. All I'm saying, though, Kevin Feige, MCU, there's 2 directors. There's a director duo that, that kind of had some bad luck recently that has made some good things, Bad Boys for Life. The Miss Marvel show is good, maybe think about bringing them back. You've worked with them before. Could be a cool idea. Maybe they could do something. But, that's just an idea I'm putting out there. Maybe it could be something. Who knows? I don't know. Anyways, yes, I know the thing is cut off at the bottom. I don't know why it's doing that. I already pointed that out. Anyways, and then here's Ryan Reynolds. Remember this tweet right here? Back at the beginning of 2021, when he talked about how Deadpool 3 was going to be a road trip. Between Deadpool and Logan, Rashomon style. We talked about this when the video came out. So, and then right here, look at this. Check this out, guys. Oops, let me do that. There we go. So check this out. This is Violet Grohl. This is Dave Grohl's daughter singing. Guess what? We know the song. That night it was for Taylor Hawkins that night, but yeah. But, she sang the Hallelujah, but yeah, it was, she sang that at the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert. Really good stuff. Really good song. It's just one of those songs that just wrecks you. You hit that, just hits you in the feels, man. Just hits you in the feels. And so does this video right here, man. I don't know the whole full context of this video right here, but did you guys see this video where this dude just randomly asked this old guy to, hey,
how you doing?
You want to go to Disneyland with me?
How are you doing? I'm sorry to bother you. I've had a really, really rough day. I just wanted to see if you'd be willing to go to Disneyland with me today.
Hey!
And they did! And they did! And they did! And apparently he had like one of the best days. Look at that. Aww. See, out of all the crap in the world, man, you see some good videos like this. And then he started crying. Man, come on. Heartwarming. Of course, we'll talk about that. Yeah, we already talked about that. Here's a pretty cool Mr. Dave Avery right here. He posted this AI art right here for Rebel Moon. That's pretty good. All right, now now this video right here. Okay, so Vice, apparently, we all know what Vice, the Vice, they have a website, they do documentaries, stuff like that. Vice tried to make a sympathy piece about reintegrating sex offenders into society, and it ended like this. This is pretty hilarious. So this dude right here was just kind of talking about, because he's a sex offender and trying to be like, trying to be reintegrated into it, and this is how it ended.
Very hopeful and confident.
After this interview, Ashif sent a picture of his penis to our producer.
Well, guess that didn't work. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I mean, I saw that and I laughed. I laughed because it's like, all right, sometimes it just can't happen there, folks. But the fact that that was part of their documentary, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, after this whole segment, he sent a dick pic to the producer. So apparently, job well, not done. My God. Oh, that's just good stuff right there. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta, it's just not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. So, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? This is pretty cool right here. Apparently this week, you could see the original Ghostbusters on the big screen in Manhattan, and then catch yourself a selfie right there with the Marshmallow Man if you wanted to. So, yeah, totally I know. It had a twist ending. Total twist ending. Crazy, right? And then Epix will relaunch as MGM Plus because nobody is creative anymore when it comes to the streaming game. You just put a plus at the end of your company's name, and that's all you got to do right there. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Just put a plus in. That's it. And then here's another funny video right here that I thought was pretty hilarious as well. Not as hilarious as that sex offender video, but this woman right here was sick and tired of squirrels stealing food from the bird feeder, so she put oil on the little post, and this is hilarious. Up, there's a squirrel. Up. Beep. Actually, that sounds like a dude, not a woman. But yeah, this squirrel's like, what the hell's going on? It's usually where I feast. Come on, what's going on with this? I don't even understand this. And then tries again. Watch. It's pretty hilarious. Come on. Oh, yep. Good idea. That's a great idea. So if you ever have a bird feeder like that and squirrels are stealing the food from the birds, put some oil on it. They slide right off. It's pretty hilarious. Throwback. Remember this? Oh my God. It was almost like this was telling the future right there, right? And then look at this. Aww. We got the director and the two leads of Deadpool 3 right there. Sean Levy and, of course, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman right there. Good stuff. Hey, look at this. Kevin Bacon. He has joined Beverly Hills Cop 4. Still kind of wondering how that's going to be. So, yeah, he did that. And then the hierarchy of the DC, whatever the fuck. Blah, 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 blah. Look at that. It's taking over Times Square again. But the poster doesn't, is it me or is the billboard not as big as the other ones? Probably because, they didn't need to put that much into it. But it seems like the other billboards were bigger than that. And they wrapped around the building. Maybe, budget cost, that's what it is. But he's out there. This is pretty cool right here from Spider Monkey. I like it. And let's see what else we got. There's Scott talking about what Ray Porter recommends the book club right there. Got Hugh Jackman and his long line of work of playing, of course, Wolverine. Man, when it comes out in 2024, it'll be 24 years of Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Just awesome stuff right there. Here's some more images right here from the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert. Of course, Taylor Hawkins' son played the drums again. If you saw that, that'll just hit you right in the feels. And some good photos right there. And I just really can't wait to see it. And then, of course, my God, speaking of music and speaking of losing people in music, we lost Coolio yesterday, man. My God, at 59 years old. Man, I'll tell you what, in the 90s, especially, growing up in the 90s, this guy's music was everywhere. Fantastic Voyage. Gangster's Paradise. Jeez. Didn't get any better than that. Didn't get any better than Coolio. And he showed up in movies and stuff like that. My God. So if you have a, drink in your hand or whatever, raise it up for Coolio, man. May he rest in peace. 59 years old. Way too young. So rest in peace, Mr. Coolio. And then, of course, Mr. Aaron Judge. He did it. Look at that. Did it right there. Boom. There it was right there. Home run number 61. Uh-oh. See, I'm having some glitchies going on right now. Okay. And then we got this awesome little fan-made poster right here. That's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, then this guy right here, this Blue Jays fan, because it was up in Toronto, this Blue Jays fan barely missed that 61 ball right there. That thing could have got him a ton of money. Look at that. He almost got it. He had a glove on it, almost got it, didn't get it. Ah, my God, that sucks. That does suck. Okay, can somebody explain to me why weathermen people try to do this? Is this because their job is really boring or something like that? It's like, hey, weather. Oh, we got a hurricane happening? Oh, shit. Well, I'm going to go out into the hurricane and try to broadcast. Why? Don't do that. You have a cushy little job that you just talk about, hey, guess what? Look what's going on over here. Why do you need to actually go out into a hurricane to try to broadcast? What the hell? I don't understand this whole thing. But hey, good on him, Mr. Jim Contour of the Weather Channel. He was like, finally, it's my time. And then he almost got taken out by a goddamn tree branch. Stop it. Stay inside. There's a reason why you're not supposed to be outside during a hurricane. My God. Idiots. What can he do? We got some more Black Panther Wakanda Forever right here. Hey, look at that. That's Riri right there. So, yeah. That's some more images from there. Can't wait for another trailer. Weird Al Yankovic, of course, when he made Amish Paradise. You know, they had a little falling out because apparently Coolio was not a fan of Amish Paradise, but they were cool after a while. So, anyway, so that was cool that he did that. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, did you get your guys' tickets? Did you get your tickets? Black Adam tickets. Advance tickets. Hopefully you guys got your tickets. I mean, I don't think they're going to sell out as crazy as some of the other movies out there, but hey, it's going to be all right. And then there's the IMAX poster right there. All that. This is pretty cool. Look at all the Batmen right there, all the live action Batmen. It looks pretty interesting. You got to like it. I mean, it all looks pretty good. Battinson looks weird, but hey, I whoever created the art, good on you. It's still pretty good. I like it. And then check this out. Bruce Willis has become the first celebrity to sell his rights to a deepfake firm after retiring earlier this year due to, of course, aphasia diagnosis. So we're still going to get some Bruce Willis stuff, but it's going to be like AI, deepfake, crazy little technology that's going to be happening with this. Yeah, I mean, we knew this was going to be happening. I mean, you see the that one Tom Cruise guy, the deep fake guy. I mean, it literally looks like Tom Cruise is like talking to you about all kinds of stuff. It's pretty crazy. But yes, apparently Bruce Willis has now become the first actor to just kind of go like, yeah, go ahead, use me how you ever want. So, I mean, if you want to do an authentic, Die Hard prequel like they were talking about, like a John McClane movie before the whole Die Hard, before the Nakatomi Tower thing, before the first movie, you can maybe do it now. I don't know if anybody's going to approach that. Maybe. Could be interesting. So, I'm not going to source you, Ben, because I've heard many, many podcasts. Like I said, it's been talked about for so long. So long. Again, I think Garza is handling you right now. Is that what's going on? And then you can get your tickets to Avatar: The Way of the Water. The Way of the Water right here. So you can also do that. So
to see the re-release of the film.
So yeah, thank you for. Oh yeah, and he talks about that. Oh no, yeah, you can get your tickets now. So they're already doing all that. So today was just all about tickets. And then, of course, speaking of Ben, he's going to be going on in probably about 45 minutes. 45 minutes over there at the Real Anarchy channel. And you can listen to him. Hopefully I'll be done by there. I'll try to be done by then. And then you got an exclusive from Mr. Justin Kroll right here that says Lionsgate new movie revolving around Dennis Rodman's infamous 48 hours in Vegas during the NBA Finals may have found their guy, as Jonathan Majors is in talks to play the NBA star. Jonathan Majors, sorry, apologize. He is becoming like the new it guy. He's like everywhere. He's already the new baddie in the MCU. So as Krang, I mean, like, my God, it's Kang. Yeah. So, and then speaking of the MCU, we got Harrison Ford right here that possibly might be taking over as General Ross in Thunderbolts. I don't know. Again, I don't like this guy right here, the where it's coming from. Womp 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 womp. Yeah, the guy who almost called the FBI on people. Yeah, so I'm gonna take it with a huge grain of salt. So, but yeah, I mean, obviously William Hurt, he passed away earlier this year. So, I mean, who knows if they get Harrison Ford, cool, but. I don't know. Like I said, a little sketchy when it comes to that source right there. And then speaking of the MCU again, we got Don Cheadle's Armor Wars right here. It's gonna be it's changed from a Disney Plus series into a movie. That's right. So now Armor Wars is going to be a movie. And a lot of people are like, great, fantastic. And some people are questioning, hey, is this going to actually be a theatrical release or is it going to be released on Disney Plus as a movie? It'll be theatrical. Well, think about it. This is a movie that's going to be, I mean, what started this whole thing? What started this whole thing, this whole MCU thing? Iron Man. This is, of course, still very much taken from Iron Man. Now, of course, we don't have Tony Stark. We don't have Robert Downey Jr., but there's going to be very much... some hints and some talks about Tony and all this stuff. So why would you not put that in movie theaters? Not to mention, too, guys, again, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again. When it comes to the streaming wars that are happening and it comes to all these streaming services, guess what? Having an Armor War TV show probably won't be as financially best as at least putting something like this out in the theaters. Now that the movie theaters are open back up and all this kind of stuff, yeah, put things out back. We're gonna see more of this stuff right here. Even when it comes to the MCU, Kevin Feige, Marvel, Disney, put some things out into the movie theaters. Okay, that's how they're gonna make some money. Because who knows when it comes to, I mean, we've already talked about some of the fudged numbers and all that stuff, and they're all fudging their numbers. Don't think it's just like HBO Max and that whole thing when it came to the old regime over there at Warner Media and everything like that. It's all over the place. So it's like, yeah, okay, you have a movie that's literally based on the character that, the foundation of this movie is that character that started this whole thing. Yes, put it in the movie theaters. Make some good money on this. Because, yeah, once you slap it on Disney Plus, it's like, maybe it'll increase your subscribers. I don't know. But that's one of the things, again, that these companies just weren't ready for. There's going to be changes when it comes to the streaming services. There is. There's definitely going to be some changes because they weren't ready for this. The pandemic is the thing that fucked it up. They were trying to prepare for all this streaming stuff, which wasn't going to be around for another few years. And then all of a sudden the pandemic said, nope. You better do it now because nobody's going to go to a movie theater now. So, smart, very smart. Put it out in the movie theaters. Make some money on that shit. And they probably will. And we got some AI art right here from Boss Logic doing the Trinity, which I thought was pretty cool. Very Cavill-like right there for sure. And then look at this, guys. Mr. Alex Lobo right here. His little daughter, who is absolutely adorable. He posted that her first birthday is coming up, and he posted this little video right here.
Can we skip?
Yeah, I got to turn off the music, sadly. But yeah, there's his little daughter right here. But of course, look at that. He actually got a response from Dwayne Johnson. Good Lord, she is gorgeous. #GirlDad. And then, of course, he got a video sent to him because guess what? The guy is just awesome. He got a video sent to him from Zack Snyder. That's right. He got a video saying, because Zack's a good guy. Zack's a great guy. And he likes to shoot the shit with certain fans. It's like, hey, that's what he is. That's what he's good at, and just love that. But yeah, congratulations, Alex. Love you, buddy. Look at that. She is absolutely adorable. Adorable. So, I gotta love seeing that stuff. But the stuff I don't like to see is like another American Pie movie in the works from Universal. What the fuck? All right, can we stop? All right. I mean, what's going to happen in this American Pie movie? Like seriously, what's going to happen in this movie? okay? We already had the first 2 American Pie movies. They were fantastic. I mean, talk about my freaking teenage, when it comes to me in high school, American Pie, that was that movie. That was that movie for me right there. First American Pie, sequel was great. And then, of course, they did American Wedding. And then they did American Reunion, which was okay, but it was kind of weird because it wasn't like their 10-year reunion and whatever the fuck. What are they going to do this time? American Divorce, Funeral? I don't know. What are they going to do? Are they going to bring back all the original cast again? I don't know what they're going to do. I'm like, no, please. I don't know if they can, you can't do comedies like you could before. Not the way things are now. Not with everybody being offended and all fucking sensitive now. What are they going to do now? I don't know. All their kids are in high school now? I don't know. Jesus. It's going to be a little frustrating. That's what I wonder about. I'm like, what's going to happen with that? What can they possibly do with all that? It's just a flood of National Lampoon's Present. I know. Remember when they did those spin-off series and whatnot? I don't know. It's just all strange. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I mean, I thought like the American Pie trilogy all the way to the wedding, I thought that was good. American Reunion, I was like, okay, it was fine. But it was like, But I thought that should be it. That should be it. So I'm kind of wondering, like, what's going to happen with the rest of this kind of stuff when it comes to that. But I'm like, I mean, that was when I was in high school, that was the movie, That was that movie. That high school movie. That was like, nah. So, but who knows? I'm just like, just give it a rest. Just give it a rest, please. Please, please, please. But they're going to go move forward with it. What can you do? Anyways, all right. Let's talk about Black Adam. Let's talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League because, hey, there's something interesting that was... All right, so I got a couple of things when it comes to this. I mean, obviously the marketing for Black Adam is, it's just kicked off like crazy. Oh, that was a catch. That was a catch. Oh, no, it was an interception. No way. Sorry. I saw the game right there, and it was going to the guy I have in my fantasy. Really? Anyways. Fuck. Sorry, got a little distracted by the game. What the hell? That was to my guy. It was to my guy. What are you doing? I can't pronounce your last name. I'll just say it. Tannehill. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. No, is that what his name is? I don't remember his name. Dolphins. Whatever. Okay. Now that was the other guy. Okay. Anyways, sorry guys. Just got a little distracted right there. But anyways, when it comes to Black Adam and Zack Snyder's Justice League, so a couple of things. So first off, we have a couple little TV spots. Tua, yeah, there you go. I don't know why I thought Tannehill. That's the dude on the fucking Titans, right? Wasn't he once on the Dolphins? I don't know. Okay, so first off, let's go here. And so we got a couple little TV spots, and they are heavy with some first off, look at this little Dr. Fate shot right here. Fucking beautiful. Awesome. Look at that shot. And this comes from this one right here. And, whoop.
Black Adam.
Ooh, come on. How cool is that? It was amazing. So we got that shot right there. There's a pretty little shot right there of Dr. Fate. And he says, Black Adam. I could just, we can all just listen to Pierce Brosnan, say Black Adam over and over and over again. But what's interesting about that, I was like, okay, so they're going to kind of do an Iron Man kind of thing. They're going to kind of do an Iron Man thing. So basically, I was kind of wondering when it came to when you have, Mr. Kent in his suit, is he going to be, is just going to be in the suit and that's it? And then, he's just going to get taken over like it does. The helmet's going to do its thing and he's just going to be, and what are they going to do when it comes to him interacting with people? Well, I guess apparently they're going to do kind of like an Iron Man thing, which I thought, okay, that's kind of cool. It's not, you got to do something, right? So, hey, why not? It's a pretty cool transition. Yeah, like you said, Ryan, I like the transition. Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Ooh, just sounds just the way that he says that. Just the way that he says that. But obviously, everybody was kind of, I saw some people kind of push back on this. Were like, oh, but, it's supposed to be Naboo, like the helmet taken over, it's supposed to take, and maybe that's not going to be the case. Or they're going to tweak it a little bit. I mean, they're going to tweak some things, but I think they're still going to be true to the whole thing. But another thing, too, that this shows.
He's been asleep for
Of course, there's
5,000
Amanda Waller.
years.
My vision has shown me the world in flames.
What? So he's also seen some visions of the future in flames? Did he say in flames? Huh? What are you saying there, Kent? Huh? You seeing some future, some future visions? Yeah, there's another guy. There's a rich guy over in a city called Gotham that has been kind of seeing some of that shit too. Maybe you guys should hook up. You guys should hook up and exchange stories. Start talking about your dreams. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be any kind of correlation, but I like to believe that there might be something like that. If, you got Dr. Fate over here, he's seeing visions and whatnot, seeing the world in flames. I mean, who's causing the world in flames? I don't know. It's pretty interesting. Dr. Fate versus Daddy Darkseid. That's what Jose just said right there. But imagine something like that. That'd be pretty sweet. So that first little TV spot really just kind of like, oh, maybe we're going to have some kind of connection to all that. Maybe there could be some kind of connection to all that. There was like, so there was that. And then there was this right here. When it came to Fandango, All Access, they interviewed the entire cast of Black Adam. And then check this out right here.
Heroes don't kill people.
But I do.
Well, I do.
Hello,
So.
everyone. My name is Naz Perez, and I am
Go forward.
There was the Justice Society of America.
So
they were
before
the very
Justice League.
first superhero team in comic book history.
How cool is that,
It's
right?
so cool. And thanks to you guys,
Yeah.
we get to see them on the big screen in live action, which I think is just so huge. So I just wanted to take a second to sort of let that marinate. But Dwayne, I know you've
Thank you, by the way, Naz, for saying that, because a lot of times, like a lot of people don't know that JSA predated Justice League, you name it. So yeah, thank you for pointing that out.
Of course, and you guys look great.
There you go. So for all the fucking, the certain people out there, the people that certainly don't like me, they keep on saying it's tied to Justice League. It's tied to Justice League. No, it's not. Nobody wants to be tied to that piece of shit. Nobody does. Get that out of your heads. Please. Get that out of your heads. It's not tied to Justice League. It's tied to the proper Justice League. Okay? Can we just get that out of your heads? Let's get it out of your heads. No justice. It's Zack Snyder's Justice League. They ain't gonna tie it. I mean, we already saw what happened when Dwayne Johnson posted that little Legacy trailer, and then when people were like, what the fuck? Did you use a shot from Justice League? Guess what happened? Corrected. So come on. Get it out of your heads, guys. Get it out of your heads, please. It ain't tied to, nobody wants to be tied to justice. Nobody does. They showed a specific clip from Zack Snyder's Justice League, okay? Zack Snyder's. Now, I'm kind of curious now, when it comes to Dr. Fate, having visions of a fiery Earth future kind of thing. Kind of wondering if that's going to tie into some of Bruce Wayne's visions that, of course, have been established since Batman vs. Superman. That'd be kind of cool. But then, of course, you had right there. Now, some people might be like, well, they're just showing that because, tickets went on sale. Shut up! Stop it. Stop it with the excuses. There's no way. When Dwayne Johnson's, doing this, he knows where the wind's blowing. He knows where the wind's blowing. And everybody is like, nope, we don't want to even think about that 2017 piece of shit. We don't want to think about that. We want to think about the 4-hour epic that we got right there. We want that. We want to be tied everything to that. And guess what? They use that footage, and I guarantee you, now that the market is in full effect, there's going to be questions about that. What is it tied to? People are going to ask about that, and it's going to continue on. It's always going to be talked about that if there's any kind of Justice League in there, and of course, we pretty much were at 89.7% confirmed that maybe that, Mr. Henry Cavill Superman is going to be in there. Of course, people are going to be, there's always going to be those people like, hey, it wasn't the black suit, so it's tied to Justice League, which I can't with those people. I can't with those people. Because, they always do that thing. It's like, well, he's not wearing the black suit. It should be the black suit. It's like, well, I get that. I would love to see the black suit. But remember, Zack Snyder's Justice League technically was supposed to come out in 2017. That was supposed to be coming out then. So, yes, things are going to change. Things have changed. So, he is going to be wearing the blue suit if he shows up. But, it's whatever. People are still going to complain no matter what. I just like seeing that. And then I really like those Dr. Fate TV spots and showing that little transition and all that stuff. Pierce Brosnan's going to be a beast and all that stuff. But there's your connection right there. I'm loving that. Stop coming up with excuses. It's all tied together. Hopefully we're just, as we get closer, we could finally be like 100% Henry Cavill's back. And hopefully that Warner Brothers Discovery, hope. They just go, hey, guess what? Superman solo film coming out. I was hoping that was going to be the case when they had that, the Wrap posted that article about, about the fudged up numbers and stuff like that, and I even joked. I was like, where's Deadline? Well, Deadline did release an article, which we'll be talking about. It's the fourth topic tonight. They did post an article, but I was hoping, I was like, just announce Henry Cavill. Superman, just do it now. Just do what you did with Keanu Reeves. Now, just do it, please. And that's what they do. That's the thing. We're seeing some media fights right here. That's why I've told you guys, always look over to Deadline. Wait for Deadline. Something bad comes out about Warner Brothers Discovery, you better look at Deadline. You better look at Deadline because they're going to post something positive. That's what happened that day of too when it was announced that Keanu Reeves is coming back for Constantine 2. THR posted that one article that was just talking, it was bad. The old regime trying to utilize the trades just to fucking shit on the new regime and stuff like that. It's constant. So I was like, when I saw that one article that came out from the Wrap, I was like, okay, Deadline, where are you at? Just announce them. So if there's another bad article, I'm always going to be looking. I'm just going to be sitting there waiting, like, just announce it. Just say Henry Cavill is back. Say Henry Cavill's got a new Superman movie. I almost said let's go, and you guys know how much I hate that. Yeah. One of these days, hopefully we'll get it. But anyways, there you go. There's your little correlation right there. Two things. Seeing visions of a fiery Earth in the future. I'm like, well, that could tie to, the Snyderverse. And then, of course, them using the clip when they're talking about the Justice League of Zack Snyder's Justice League. So there you go. Moving on. And then speaking of Zack Snyder's Justice League, we got Kevin Smith right here. Apparently Kevin Smith, he has he bought a movie theater. He decided, you know what, fuck it. He loves movies. Shit, that's the ultimate dream right there, right? Quentin Tarantino has one too, right? Shit, if I had the money, I would do it as well. But he bought himself a movie theater. Let's see if I can find it here. I know it was, there we go. Calling it Smod Castle. Based off its stuff right here. But here we go right here. Oops, I clicked that for some reason. Okay. Hopefully everybody in Florida is doing well, by the way. If anybody was like, with the hurricane and stuff like that. But there you go. He bought the theater right there. In New Jersey, of course. Smod Castle Cinemas. All new movies, history, horror, comedy, and Clerks. Gotta love that. So just putting up the banner right there. Pretty cool. Okay. They had some struggles, but hey. But then we have, of course, right here, when it came to Fat Man on Batman, this is what Kevin Smith had to say when it came to, of course, launching and getting some directors in to do a Q&A.
Then who else did I reach out to? Zack Snyder. Mm-hmm. And I texted him. I was like, is this still you? And he goes, this is still me. And I said, hey, man, I bought a movie theater. Can you come to a screening? And he was like, is it near Red Bank? And I was like, how the fuck do you know Red Bank, New Jersey? And it is because of his wife, Deb. She's like, she spent a lot of time there. But he's also a fucking Jersey kid as well. He spent some time here. So, you know, I was like, what do you want to show? And he's like, well, there's that one movie I made that has never been shown in the theater. And I was like, we'll show every minute of it, motherfucker. So he's coming to do a fucking Q&A.
Boom. Who wants to go to New Jersey? Anybody? Let's go to New Jersey when that happens. I would love to freaking go see, you know, fly across the country to Kevin Smith's movie theater and watch Zack Snyder's Justice League and then see a Zack Snyder Q&A after that. 100%. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. But there you go. There you go. Love that. You love to hear that. Just good stuff. But you know, but mind you guys, he did hit up James Gunn. I know I said the JG word, the JG name. I'm sorry. But he did hit up James Gunn to also take part in it too. I know that's bad. And I hope Kevin Smith knows that, because how dare you even say that name? You can't say James Gunn's name when you're referring to, of course, Zack Snyder. But anyways, though, but I think that's pretty cool. I love that. I love the fact that Kevin Smith did that. He's hit up like all kinds of people. He hit up the Russos also. You know, some people kind of maybe wonder, like, okay, how could he possibly do that? I mean, like, there's like third-party ways to do that. You kind of chip in to get like basically renting the film. You can rent the film. I mean, obviously, you know, when it came to, you know, some of the, like in Detroit and whatever, there's that whole logistics of playing Zack Snyder's Justice League in a theater. And yeah, so there's ways to do that, like through third parties. But, you know, if they're selling tickets and whatever, yeah, there's you have to probably, you know, get some permission from Warner Bros. Cool, yeah. I know some people are going to try to use that to, you know, show as proof for their bullshit scoops. And hey, if they want to do that, that's perfectly fine. Power fucking to you. But, you know, doesn't mean certain things. But hey, it does. It's just something cool that's going to happen, and some fans are going to witness it, and hopefully it does happen. Obviously, Zach's busy. It's probably not going to happen until after November. Maybe it'll happen sometime next year, but hopefully it's filmed. I just want to see it filmed, and I want to see you know, him answer questions and still wow us of things that were going to be happening when it came to the continuation of his story. And then yeah. And hey, man, I'm just saying, anybody wants to make a trip, let's make a road trip. Let's take a road trip to New Jersey. Why not? I'm down. Definitely down. So there you go. And then, you know, this movie right here, Deadpool 3, which we're all excited for, which, you know, we love to see the follow-up video, which was released yesterday, of these two.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? You have questions. Yes. I had a lot of questions. I'm sure you had a lot of questions, but rest assured, we're going to answer them right now. Like, for example, how is Wolverine alive after Logan?
Logan takes place in 2029. Totally separate thing. Logan died in Logan. Not touching that. What actually happens in our film is these two...
Up. Copyright. You know, I almost want to, you know, start dancing, you know. But anyways, they do all that, and we don't know what they're saying or anything like that. But, you know, yeah, they're having fun. They're having fun with this whole thing. I mean, come on. It's just great stuff. But what did they say? That's the question. What exactly were they saying during this? Well, if you guys know who John Boy is, and if you don't and you love baseball, you should know this guy. John Boy actually, you know, he actually, because he does good, you know, if you watch his videos, he lip reads very well. So he actually did the video on this. There's John Boy's face right there. So this is what this is how he tried to lip read what exactly they were saying, you know, obviously when it came to the music.
Did it pretty good. Here we go.
These two...
Get out there. Yes. And he's like, grrr, and I'm just like, ooh, and I just fucking catch him. And I'm chasing him all over the place, and we're going through
and
stuff.
we're gonna have
all
this
these
massive,
different places
massive,
and just
huge.
Yeah, and I've got the swords.
And
boom. Yeah, shoo, boom, yes.
That's it.
But I'm fine. I'm totally laughing at it.
And I'm alive too. We really got to see this because We're in our prime.
Hell yeah.
It's true, the prime.
And what a way to make it up to you.
I'm so excited about this. You're just gonna fucking love it.
It's gonna be the best.
Thank you, Kevin Feige.
There you go. That's it right there. So if you wanted to know exactly what they said, that's pretty good right there. John Boy's good. He's good. Like I said, go to his channel, subscribe if you love baseball. He's a big baseball fan. I found him like a couple of years ago, and the guy fucking blew up because the guy does really good work. And yeah, that's his lip reading right there. Of course, they were just like saying whatever. That was all improvisation. But that just shows you right there that Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, they're just going to have fun with this thing. They're going to have so much fun with this movie. It's like, yes, you know, when we were talking about it on Monday, I mean, yeah, partially it's like when we didn't want Hugh Jackman to come back because Logan was such a great send-off. It's such a fantastic movie. I fucking love that movie. But there was just a missed opportunity, you know, after X-Men Origins Wolverine that we didn't get when it came to Wolverine and Deadpool. I mean, there were so many there was jokes in both Deadpool movies about Hugh Jackman and everything. And then Hugh Jackman was in Free Guy. I mean, he was, you know, he was that one dude. You just hear the voice and you recognize the voice. But yeah, there was just a missed opportunity. There was a missed opportunity, and we're getting it. And God knows, I mean, who knows what other X-Men from the Fox universe are going to show up? That's what I'm wondering. How many cameos are they're going to be when it comes to this movie? And what's the approach they're going to take from this movie? I remember Steven, Mr. Colbert, he actually posted something that was kind of like, that I kind of was like, oh, and we were kind of going back and forth on Twitter earlier today that I thought, that could be an interesting approach. There's just going to be something pretty special when it comes to this movie. So, yes, the way that they said, thank you, Kevin Feige. I know some people are like, God damn it. But yeah, thank you, Kevin Feige, because this is going to be something pretty magical and pretty awesome. I just wonder what cameos will be in this one. It's going to be crazy. Now, finally, we got Warner Brothers Discovery. You know, a lot of people, obviously, they're always under the magnifying glass. They're just like going crazy with all this. And this Deadline article came out yesterday, which this is the Deadline article I was looking for. I was like, hey, I knew something was going to happen. I was like, as soon as that rap report came out talking about fudging the numbers and all that stuff, I was like, where is that Deadline article? Where's that Deadline article? And here it is right here. Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav on rumored merger talks. We are not for sale. This guy has a goal, but, you know, anything could happen. The top brass at Warner Bros. Discovery held a company-wide town hall Wednesday over Zoom in which they laid out the current state of the company and the industry, acknowledging the hard times amid a slew of cost-cutting moves and layoffs, and emphatically addressing merger rumors with CEO David Zaslav, exclaiming, "We are not for sale, absolutely not for sale." This is according to sources on the Zoom. The CEO didn't specifically address which company he was referring to, Comcast, but the assumption by many was that we were referring to Comcast. Yes, there was no mention of pending layoffs. We have the strongest hand in the industry, Zaslav told employees, according to sources. We have everything we need to be successful, to be the biggest entertainment media company in the world. This guy has a goal. Sources said the meeting, which lasted about 75 minutes and stretched across all of WBD's workforce, was led by Zaslav, who introduced division heads HBO and HBO Max Chief Content Officer Casey Bloys, Warner Brothers Television Group Chair Channing Dungey, and Warner Brothers Motion Picture Group toppers Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi. The meeting was an instrumental one for Zaslav, indicative of philosophy when it comes to the breaking down of silos in the Warner Brothers Discovery empire. This is something that didn't occur during the previous Warner Media regime, specifically when it came to all divisions working together to ride a herd on J.J. Abrams' $500 million development deal cohesively. What? Yeah, talking about that fucking thing. Yeah, what the hell has J.J. Abrams done, man? But there you go. They're not for sale, guys. They're not for sale. We're good. I mean, obviously, there's always going to be people that just go, yeah, right. okay, sure. And I saw a lot of that yesterday. If you guys saw my tweet, man, everybody on Twitter is an expert. And I'm just like going, and then I'm talking to, you know, my buddy that's in the industry. And he's like, he's been kind of telling me this too. It's like, there's no way that Comcast can be a thing because of certain things and everything like that. And it's just, and to me, it just seems like Zaslav is like, you know what? I'm going to make this fucking play. I'm going to make this company where it was. And I want to make it as big as possible. And there's a possibility it could happen, but they're going through the struggles, and it's all it's mainly because of that old regime and way that they were spending money and all that kind of stuff. And I know he's like he's evil. He's so evil. He's like Lex Luthor and stuff like that. And a lot of people are already just, and the people in the industry, they hate him. And then of course the people online, they're constantly going like, you know, F this guy. This guy sucks. Look what he's done with this company and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, he's trying to clean up the mess of the previous people. That's what he's trying to do, you know? Do I agree with every decision that he's making? No! But at the same time, it's like somebody had to come in and just be like, hey, we're in debt. This is bad. We got to start doing some stuff here. So sorry, you got to do some things. Gonna have to cut layoffs and all this kind of stuff and everything like that. And then, of course, there was all the reports that, oh, yeah, Comcast is just going to come in. And people were saying, like, oh, Zaslav's just going to hand it over to Comcast. He was just like he's turning over a house. I'm like, this is not that. What are you thinking? It's not like he's just like, all right, let me put some hardwood floors in. Let me put some curtains up. Some paint, and then here, Comcast, you take it now. You take it. Okay, give me some money. It's like, no, that's not what's happening here. It's not what's happening here. Again, people think they know what's going on, and they don't. I don't even fully know what's going on. I just listen to things and whatever. So relax. I don't think they're going to be going anywhere, but you know, there might be it might come to a point where yes, maybe certain things are going to have to be just like, here, you take that, you take that. I mean, something like that kind of happened with Marvel. I mean, obviously, when they were going bankrupt and they were like, here, you take that, you take that, you take that, you know. I mean, he's going to do anything he can to keep the company afloat. And then, of course, he wants to take it up to a point where it's like back to where it should be or where it was at one point. So anyways, okay. We will have groupies. We will call them Zaslavs. I love it. So, okay. So, let's see. I know there's some Twitter questions out there. I'll go through some of them, but I got to get, you know, like I said, my movie's in 43 minutes, so I gotta get going here. I mean, it's the movie theater's like right there, but I'll bust through some of these Twitter questions right here. I'm not connecting dots. This is from Tet here, but Dave had Zach on the Vodka stream, then took last night off because bad sleep. Now he's doing a stream early. Dave has been hitting the gym for his full frontal Rebel. Yeah, you caught me. It wasn't about because of sleep, because I shot my scene right in front of my green screen right there. You caught me, Tet. Eric, rock you like a hurricane. I've survived. My place is intact. Just no electricity, so I'm at McDonald's right now. Okay, so big question. If Zaslav restored the Snyders, how many folks constantly hating on him, see Jose, he called you Jose, will admit to their hasty judgment? Yeah, we'll see. Devon, hey Dave, my question is, who should direct Blade? Well, I gave the two, the Batgirl guys. Let's see. Carrie, hey Dave, if Cavill did settle on a deal with WBD, what kind of deal do you think it is? How many films would you guess? Do you think he got script approval like he was rumored a while back? And how pissed off will Grace be? I don't care how pissed off Grace will be. I hope she's infuriated. I hope Cavill got creative freedom and he helps write the script. I would love to see, when it comes to that Superman sequel, I would love to see Henry Cavill's name as a co-writer. I would love that. So, Andre said, Dave, are you going to try to go to New Jersey to see Zack Snyder's that'd be sweet, but I don't know if I'll make it out there. All right. I think that's pretty. Let's see. Boomish said, hi, Dave. How much do you think Black Adam will earn? What is the safe number? I think it will underperform. I'm worried that it's going to underperform too, sadly, but, what can you do? I mean, right now it's tracking about 600, a little over 600, last I heard. Maybe it'll do better. I mean, God knows when it comes to the marketing. God knows when it comes to everything else. I don't think it's going to be $1 billion movie for sure. But, you know, I'm thinking around 600. You know, maybe it'll exceed the set. I mean, it's just all... The more footage that comes out when it comes to Black Adam, it looks good. I mean, things look good. You know, some things I've seen where I'm like, okay, I don't know about that. But, you know, the Dr. Fate stuff is what's really selling me. Dr. Fate, Pierce Brosnan is really selling me the most when it comes to that movie. But, I mean, I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, obviously, usually I do like my final thoughts of the week. I don't really have too many final thoughts. I mean, that was pretty much my final thoughts right there when it came to Black Adam. And where it's going to, you know, if you're looking forward to seeing it, cool. Don't let people discourage you, because I know there's people out there that still want to be like, hey, it's connected to Justice League. And I'm like, nothing wants to be connected to that piece of shit. I mean, that is a joke. The first scene in that movie is an absolute joke. It's been a running joke. Even Henry Cavill made the joke when he actually shaved off his mustache. Stop trying to connect it to that, okay? I mean, even if it's not fully or, you know, connected to Zack Snyder's Justice League, it's loosely connected, fine. But no one's going to want to connect to anything to that movie. Everybody knows the superior movie, and that is Zack Snyder's Justice League. You know, that is 4 hours of epicness. That is 4 hours of just beauty, art right there. Why would anybody want to be connected to a 2-hour Frankenstein film that was done by a person who is now not even anywhere now? He basically got canceled for being a piece of shit. Why would anybody want to be connected to that? Nobody wants to be connected to that. So I wish the people out there would just stop trying to connect these newer movies to that movie. The Flash is not connected to it. Shazam's not connected to it. Aquaman 2 is not connected to it. Nobody's connected to that damn movie, okay? People want to forget that movie. They want to forget it, okay? And I bet, you know, you better believe when it comes to the marketing of a Black Adam, they're still going to be talking about when it comes to Justice League, they're going to bring up Zack Snyder's Justice League, and you better believe that they're going to be talking about that even a little bit more. And I'm glad that Fandango, when they were talking about Justice League, they showed Zack Snyder's Justice League clips. They didn't show anything else. They didn't show Justice at all. So get it out of your heads, guys. Get it out of your heads. Not connected to it anymore. All right, guys? All right, so there we go. Let's wrap it up. All right, guys, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, do all that stuff. Of course, the Vodka streams tomorrow. Look forward to later tonight, my first reaction to Smile. Very much looking forward to this film. Just looks like a really cool concept for a horror film, so look forward to my first reaction. I'll be posting that as soon as I get out of there. And, of course, I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Vodka stream. I do have a guest. I won't say who it is, but I'll post about it on my Patreon, because I like to give you guys early access to that. So should be a fun one. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Nothing else I could say. Love ya, and thank you for tuning in on this Thursday edition of Film Junkee Live. Talk to you later.